So Kathy, you've been looking at safety lately. What does safety mean to you?
Safety. Wow. For me, it starts with my original definition of safety, which was a very unhealed one. When I thought of safety, I thought of it as the bad guy, the mean guy. Safety as the place where growth did not take place. Safety as the thing that held you back. As you hear people say, don't be safe, that's a kind of death sentence. Then I would wake up the next morning and I wouldn't feel safe myself, and it was an awful feeling in the pit of my stomach. And I realized what I really craved and needed was safety. That's when I needed a better definition of safety. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about how that came to be. And it was a child that showed me. Children are so brilliant. It was just a little 2-year-old, just a little under 2-year-old, and he was at the park. And he was deciding today was the day he was going to learn to walk. Now, he didn't know how to walk, and he was in the shifting sand, which of course would make things even more challenging. But that wasn't on his mind. The only thing on his mind was getting up and taking a few steps. Each time the sand would shift him, and he'd fall, and he'd fall, and he'd fall. And each time he immediately got up with great excitement. He was discovering. He was being gigantic. For him, this was exciting. He wasn't thinking about how many times he was falling. He was thinking about how much fun this walking stuff was. And so he just kept on going. And 10 to 15 falls later, he had figured it out. No one ever told him he was supposed to get it the first or second try. He just kept on going. And then I realized that he felt safety, safe enough to try something as many times as needed, in which none of these times did he judge himself and tell himself he was doing a bad job. That was real safety. And then my definition of safety had changed. Safety now was the place where miracles happen, because you tried and learned and grew. Safety was the place of courage. I began to realize that I was hunting for safety. I was hunting for a world to make for me in which I stopped being cruel. That was my definition of safety. A place where I stopped being judgmentally cruel and instead put all that energy into feeling safe, safe enough to have the courage to really grow and live and love. Those becomes the words that I just adore lately. Live and love and grow. What else do we want but to be alive? And I'm beginning to realize that safety is the method to be alive. So I've redefined safety as a place of courage. And then it redefined itself again. And I was really quite surprised to find out that now safety meant grace to me. The place where miracles happen. The place where you can access the divine. The place where miracles happen. So with all this transformation happening within me, I also brought it back to my healing practice, Gentle Bear. So that sense of safety, or the ability to risk with courage because you were safe, was being transformed to the people who came to Gentle Bear, that they felt safe enough. They could trust that they could say their deepest nightmare or their deepest worry, and we would deal with it in a courageous and safe way. All of a sudden, safety has become the best medicine in the whole world to propel me and others forward in a safe and lovely way. So I hope you might ponder your definition of safety and bring in the new medicine of safety. And as always, if we can be of service at Gentle Bear Healing, we're here. Thank you.